We've got a new venue on the Rose Ladies Series this week, and my word, what a venue it is. Sunningdale is a golf club steeped in a rich history and tradition in both the men's and the women's game. A four-time host of the AIG Women's Open, as well as the prestigious and annual Sunningdale Foursomes competition. And today we are going to write a new chapter in that history as the Rose Ladies Series takes on the new course. All of the ladies are chomping at the bit to compete at this incredible venue, and it forms part of a brilliant schedule of 5 events this April. We started the season last week at West Lancs, and we'll also be visiting Brockenhurst Manor, Walton Heath and Bearwood Lakes. Lauren Horsford picked up her first Rose Ladies Series win last week, but has her fantastic achievement sunk in yet?
It has indeed. It was really good because where I work at home back in Wimbledon, it was nice to go back and get all the compliments from all the members, obviously family and everything, but yeah, it's all sunk in now. I feel like more relaxed and just not so much pressure. I really wanted to get that win, and to do it, my first event just felt amazing.
Dame Laura Davis has 87 pro wins on her glittering CV, and she'd love to add a Rose Ladies Series event.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Obviously playing Sunningdale's always a treat, so yeah, it should be good fun. I don't know how I'm going to do, but it should be good fun. The reason I'm here is because I'm playing a bit more towards the middle and end of the year, so the chance to come and play in a tournament round under pressure, it's only one round, but in a way it's a sprint race, but it's really good, and all the youngsters that maybe not got their full cards can come and test themselves under tournament conditions, because make no mistake, you want to try and win a Rose Series event. I'd love to win one. Probably not this one, I don't think it's going to happen, but yeah, that's why you're playing them, and it just gives all the girls a really good chance for the pressure golf rather than just practising with your mates.
There are 2 layouts here at Sunningdale, and we'll be playing the new course, which was designed by Harry Colt and opened in 1923.
I played a practice round yesterday, and I have played it once before, many years ago, but don't remember it too well, so glad I came for a practice yesterday with a few blind tee shots. But no, it's in good condition. I'm really excited to play today.
It's a tough course. You wouldn't expect to hit every fairway and every green, but condition-wise, I heard a few girls went out yesterday and said it's typical Sunningdale, great condition, and yeah, you just try and adapt your game to the course you're on, because it changes week by week on tour.
Horsford got her bid for back-to-back wins underway as part of the last group to tee off. Laura Davis bounced back from a dropped shot on the opening hole with a 2 at the 165-yard second, thanks to this fantastic tee shot. Playing alongside her, Incy Mehmet rolled this birdie putt in confidently to get under par early in her round. She had Sky Sports colleague and former tour player Rob Lee on the bag. Emily Toy had a bad start with a double bogey on the first. This second hole, though, does offer a decent opportunity. That's a fantastic tee shot from the 2019 Women's Amateur Open champion. She also played the Curtis Cup in 2021, and that will be here at Sunningdale in 2024. Dame Laura already with a 2 on the card today. The 5th, the second of the par 3s, playing a pretty similar yardage to the first one as well. Pretty good shot, but there is just a little ridge between her ball and the hole there. This first hole is playing really, really tough today. Can Horsford find the putting surface? Yeah, that is a super shot. Anything landing short just digs into the bank, so you have got to carry it up around where the pin is. Toy to get on the comeback trail. Yeah, very nicely done. So she's back to 1 over par now. Amy Baldwin. That's Annabelle Dimmock, also an LET player, caddying for her today in the foreground. She's made a really tidy job of that, and importantly left the par putt below the hole. Yeah, putting uphill will be a lot easier. Mehmet opting for the flat stick from just into the fairway cut here. Oh, it's left her a little bit of work to do. Horsford for the perfect start to carry the momentum off the back of winning last week at West Lancs. Big swing from right to left. And that is an absolutely brilliant putt and opening birdie for Horsford. She immediately moves to 1 under par. Great to see the juniors out watching as well. Boulden to tidy up. Yes, and it goes. A nice steady start. A little nod for Annabelle Dimmock on the bag. Davis, you can just see she's aiming pretty far left of the pin from her angle. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. The second deuce of the day for the dame.
Change your mind now, haven't you, eh?
In my mind, I was thinking
Change your mind.
Rob Lee in the background there as well. He enjoyed that one. And Mehmet, for her part, rolled right into the centre of the cup. Hasn't played a lot of golf of late, Incy Mehmet, focusing on the broadcast career. Great to see her out on the course and playing well. Horsford, with that opening birdie, is at the top of the leaderboard, but it is tightly packed. Slater and Chiricato at level par as they're around the turn. Hosting the Rose Ladies series is the latest episode in a fantastic history of women's golf at Sunningdale that all started with Diana Critchley. Rose Ladies winners Georgia Hall and Gabs Cowley have won the prestigious Critchley Salver, and many women have won the foursomes.
Oh, it was a wonderful competition. We had lots of ladies playing. Lottie and Rachel did a fantastic job winning the competition. They go on to have a scholarship programme in the States, but it just tied in really well with more girls and ladies playing in the game, and obviously the combination of the Women in Golf Charter and coming and playing it at Sunningdale, so we were delighted.
The R&A's Women in Golf Charter aims to help the sport become more accessible and inclusive to help more women and girls play and enjoy the game at all levels.
The club were absolutely delighted to be approached by the Rose Series to host it, even more delighted to have it here at Sunningdale on the new course. It celebrates its centenary next year, so we have celebrations for that. And some say it's more challenging than the old, but we'll leave the ladies to decide on that one.
The players are certainly rising to the challenge at this historic venue. And this little fella's having a great day out as well. Justin and Kate Rose were watching the action, and they're both delighted with the progress the Rose Ladies series has made and the role it fulfills.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's the third season. Time does seem to fly, but it's something that's definitely grown, evolved, and something that we're really enjoying. I think and that enjoyment comes from the feedback that we get from the competitors and the players, and their need for it, I suppose, and the fact that they really feel like it's a valuable addition to their golfing calendar. So we're excited to plug any gaps that we can and to continue to support ladies golf.
It's been really fun. I think we've been meeting a lot of the ladies, and I've really enjoyed that because I've been able to come to a lot more of the events myself, but creating the schedule, talking about, what's going to work best given the feedback we've had. Obviously now we've got the Rose Ladies series, it's really bunched up in April, but that's really a good thing in the way that the LET schedule was so strong. There didn't seem to be such a need throughout the year, so this is more of a springboard to get them warmed up and ready for their major tours. So it's been fun planning that, and just then really nice to kind of be here together for the first time.
Yes, hats off to Justin and Kate for what they've done for the women's game. And great to have the whole family at Sunningdale. Essex native Georgina Blackman took advantage of the par 5 sixth with this lovely birdie, and she would add another at the very next hole to move into the red. Emily Slater was 3 over par after 16, but she picked up a shot at the 17th and completed a 2-putt birdie on the par 5 closing hole to sign for a 1 over par 71. Incy Mehmet holed this 25-footer for birdie at 6, and she would go bogey, par, birdie over the next 3 holes to complete the outward half in 34 strokes to be right in the hunt going into her back 9. Keely Chiricato found some momentum on the inward half with birdies at 11 and 13, and she maintained it with this vital par save at the 14th. That gives her a 2-shot cushion over Mehmet and Blackman. Slater has set the clubhouse target with a 71. Sophie Lamb has been going along pretty nicely. She's got this to get the clubhouse lead on level par. Oh, there's a wicked amount of break around that hole. Just slightly under red, but a simple tap in. And a very good 1 over par 71 for Sophie Lamb. Blackman now, the approach into the 7th. 346 yards on the card, this one. And that's going to be a nice look for birdie for the left-hander. Mehmet a little bit out of position here on 11. Wow, she's had to stab that up into the bank. Oh, I can tell you, that is absolutely sublime. So much more difficult than it looks, that recovery there. Quite a steep little bank up to the green, and she used it wonderfully. Blackman to move to 1 under par. In it goes. And she is now right up there. Doesn't have a professional win to her name yet, but very much in the hunt today. World Golf Hall of Famer Laura Davis. And that's what we like to see. She was on the move early. She knew that one was going in for the birdie. She's back to 1 over par. She said she wanted to win a Rose Ladies Series event. She didn't think it would be today, but she's in contention. Mehmet to tidy up. Oh, that's one of the best up and downs you will see. Really important. Keeps her where she is after the errant approach. It's still Chiricato at the top, but there are 5 players within 3 shots who still have plenty of holes to play, including 4-time major winner Dame Laura Davis. Amy Baldwin had 4 bogeys and 1 birdie on the front 9, but she found something with this stunning tee shot on 10. It would only lead to a par, but she would pick up a shot at 13. It was a desperately disappointing finish for the early leader Chiricato as she bogeyed 17 and made a double bogey on 18 to settle for a 71 and a share of the clubhouse lead on +1. Her nearest challenger, Georgina Blackman, was still 1 under as she played the 16th courtesy of a birdie at 10 and a bogey at 13. But she couldn't quite convert this birdie opportunity. "25-year-old Incy Mehmet snuck under par with this excellent putt at 14, but she was back to even with a 4th bogey of the day a couple of holes later. It seems to be a battle between Blackman and Mehmet now. Chiricato, 2018 Critchley Salver winner Slater and 2016 Foursomes winner Lamb look like coming up just short. Blackman on 17 now. Can she press home her advantage on this par 3?
Come round.
Well, that's nicely played. She will have a chance for birdie, the Western Kentucky University graduate. Mehmet found a little bit of trouble down 18, so this is her birdie putt from a long distance across the green. Settle. Oh! Well, it had a good look on the way past. A superb effort, but still just a little bit of work to do. It's a very slopey green, this 18th. You very, very rarely have a tap-in left. Justin Rose watching on. Well, Blackman, what's this? About 30 feet for her birdie to get to 2 under par. Good pace, always just a touch on the low side. But she will maintain her advantage. With Mehmet making, it looks like, no better than a 5 on 18. It's all in the hands of Blackman. Laura Davis, 12-time Solheim Cup player. Oh, she was up and out of it early. She taps in though. Acknowledges the crowd. Great to see a few fans and Justin Rose around the 18th green. It's a 73 for the Dame. Mehmet. 4 par. And to better the clubhouse lead by 1. Confidently rolled in. A really, really good 2-putt from the back of 18 there. Little hug with Rob Lee. Wow, 2 major winners embracing on the 18th. Blackman, well, she's also found trouble. And that front bunker is horrible. So hard to get it anywhere close. Come up short of that flag, you can roll it back in. And well, that is the sensible play that we've seen all day. Erring on the side of caution, going long. But that now means a lengthy par putt to win. This is quick. You just cannot race this at the hole. Ooh, slow down. Well, now she's got that just to force the playoff with Mehmet. This 18th hole is such a clever design. It is reachable in 2, but if you miss the green, especially short or right to that pin position, it is so difficult to save your par, never mind anything else. Well, Horsford, after that opening birdie on the first hole, hasn't been the day she wanted. That's a second red number on the card on 17. 6 feet for Blackman to join Mehmet in the clubhouse at level par. Oh, that's confidently rattled in. That's a gutsy bogey putt to tie the clubhouse lead with a 70. Mehmet and Blackman were tied at the top with their rounds of 70, so it would be a sudden death playoff on the 18th to determine who would claim the trophy.
Incy, Georgina, well played today. Congratulations on a great round, but unfortunately extra holes to settle this. Inside here is a tailor-made 1 and 2, so Incy, you finished first, I believe, so if you take the draw to see if you'll tee off first or second.
Yeah,
all right, tailor-made number 2, so...
Find the ball.
Yeah. That's you, number 1. Okay. Some good luck, and we'll see you at the finish. Play well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Blackman with the honour, and she would find the right half of the fairway with a good drive. Mehmet lost her tee shot a little to the left, but it would pop out back towards the fairway. Justin Rose has been in one or two of these playoffs in his day. Oh, and this is a great break for Mehmet. It's almost made it all the way back to the fairway. Iron in hand, is she going for it? Oh, high right shoulder, a bit of a lean. Oh no. That gorse is thick. Well, she's just trying to get a signal from up around the green. Has it gone in? Has it gone through? So seemingly advantage Blackman, hybrid in hand. Yeah, very sensibly, after seeing what Mehmet's just done, played it a little to the left. She's just off the edge of the green there. Not as straightforward a little pitch as that looks. There is a little upslope that she's on. And then the green slopes sharply at the front before running away from her. Leo and Charlotte, Justin Rose's children there. George O'Grady as well, former chief executive of the DP World Tour. Mehmet was in the bush. She's had to take her drop back to here. So this is her fourth shot. Barely any green to work with here. Short-sided. Oh, she went for the spectacular. She had to, really. With where Blackman was, she had to try and knock it in close. Give herself a chance of saving the par 5. And didn't quite catch it with the extremely fine margin for error for that shot. So a second opportunity, and again has to really get up and down from here to put any pressure on Blackman. Oh no. Well, that's really sad to see, because it's been a brilliant day for Mehmet. So many positives to take. As we said earlier, she's not been playing a great deal of golf lately with her commentary commitments. So to come out and even get in the playoff, brilliant. But now Blackman, this her third shot, remember. Beautifully played. Just going to roll out to about 6 or 7 feet, but she will definitely have that one for the win, no matter what Mehmet does. We've seen how difficult this bunker shot is. And like so many before her, Mehmet goes long. And it looks like she's conceding. She is. So Georgina Blackman, who played the playoff hole really, really well, makes up for the bogey in regulation with a win in sudden death.
I didn't know that I was leading, so I turned around and I saw me and Incy were on the same score. So all I thought was, okay, just make bogey and you can come second and that's fine. So I was like, yep, get the putt in and walk off. So when I found out it was a playoff, I was obviously a bit gutted that I made bogey, but I'm glad equally that I hold a 6-footer for bogey, so I was glad it went in. It's not really sunk in yet. I was just sort of going out there to play for fun, so I feel really good that I managed to get the win, yeah.
It was an incredibly dramatic day here at Sunningdale. The 18th on the new course certainly had its say in our eventual winner, and it was Georgina Blackman who got her first ever pro victory in the sudden death playoff. Congratulations, Georgina, and we'll see you next time.